Warming up is overcomplicated way too much. So today I'm showing you a simple warm-up routine for instant improvement that you can start using today. It is used by pros such as Polarized and Peterbot to allow them to get 30 kill wins in Cash Cup finals lobbies. This is 30 kills inside the top 7,000 lobbies of their entire region. If you warm up correctly, you are 10 times more likely to perform to your full potential in the upcoming tournaments. Let me show you the real way pros warm up. The first thing most pros do is go straight into 1v1s. 1v1s is the best possible start to a warm-up, as you can get your builds, edits and overall mechanics warmed up without having to worry about any common issues, such as running out of mats or getting third-partied. It is an environment well inside your comfort zone and there is no pressure involved, so it's perfect to begin your warm-up routine. I would recommend doing this for 10 to 15 minutes, as there is so much more important things coming up that you need to be doing once you have finished your 1v1s. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter who you are playing against or if you are winning the fights, the only aim from this is to loosen up and do as many builds and edits as possible in the 15 minutes that you play it. Next we have one of the most crucial parts to the warm-up, and this is aim duels. I will explain why this is so important in just a second. Heading to Raiders aim duels map, you can either matchmake or queue with a friend. There are so many different scenarios for you to try in this map, however I recommend the classic aim duel section, then use either a shotgun or an SMG. Now, let me tell you why this map is so important. A lot of you guys may think that aim labs or Kovacs is the best way to train your aim in Fortnite. But let me tell you why aim duels are just as good, if not more useful. For one, if you are a controller, you are done for. In-game maps is a must for every controller player. And for both keyboard and controller players, using the aim duel map gets you used to the timing of the weapons and the way they work. Aim trainers do not do this at all. You need to get used to these weapons, and it's so important they feel natural within your gameplay. Other skills you will develop from this is getting a feel for the weapons, how wide the shotgun spread is, and how big the head of the Fortnite character is. Learning these things will ensure you are always hitting a headshot with your shotgun. Guys, there is a clear reason why pros do aim duels on a daily basis, and this should not be overlooked. Similar to the next part of the routine, if pros didn't do this, then they'll be failing edits regularly. And if you don't add this next section to your routine, then you will also be failing edits. Head to Raiders Mechanic Map version 3. All map codes will be in the description. And go to the Edit Tower Infinite section. This allows you to edit down infinitely, which seems pointless, right? But this is so important, and I'm about to explain why. Do not go into this map and just spam edits. You need to do it properly. What I mean by this is start slow and do not fail a single edit. Slowly speed up as you get more comfortable. You may think this is useless, but let me explain. Doing this is great for muscle memory and timing of your edits. This means when you get into a tournament, you will not be failing half as many edits as you usually do. If you are serious about competitive, I would advise to do this most days when you get on, and your edit timing will become perfect very quickly. If you thought this was useful, wait until you see what else pros do to dominate tournaments. Everything pros have done so far in this warm-up routine would be useless if they didn't play at all in-game before a tournament started. So the next part of the routine is playing ranked. Even if it's just for 30 minutes, you must play some ranked. You cannot go into a tournament using only creative to warm up. Playing ranked allows you to get used to the in-game ping, delay and fighting environment. Pros do it, so why wouldn't you? Don't land at a super crazy contested area, because 50-50 and loot off spawn will be a waste of time and you'll spend your whole time queuing. Your aim is to get loot, then fight as many players as possible in a short space of time. You do not need to play this for ages, just a few games before a tournament will get you used to all the key factors that change between playing creative and in-game. This is so overlooked by most players, so doing this before a tournament will put you ahead of 99% of other players playing that tournament. The best part of the pros warm-up is the final thing that you will do in this routine, and that is play Forever Zone Wars. If you haven't heard of Forever Zone Wars, it is without a doubt one of the best creative maps made. Playing this map allows you to get a short but high intensity session of gameplay in just before the tournament. Not to mention that it will simulate an endgame situation and there is no worry about dying because you can just respawn instantly. This map also mentally prepares you for any cup, as it gives you so much to think about, such as kill streaks, zone, fighting and much more, allowing you to be prepared for any levels of pressure a real tournament gives you. Play this for about 15 minutes just before you start a tournament, and I promise you'll be as prepared as ever to dominate the tournament. That is the last thing a lot of the pros do before going straight into tournaments and even sometimes dropping 30 bombs. Start using this routine and let me know what you think to it. If you gained anything from this video, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing for more content helping you improve at Fortnite. I'll see you all in the next one.